Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Ant-Man channel. It is January 10th, 2013. It's Thursday, the 10th. Excuse me. I didn't really read too much news yesterday, but I can tell you right now that I'm going to try to get through this tonight and try to read as much as I think is important to kind of, report on, or not just. I'm not a reporter, but I'm trying to read the news to you and see what your take on it is when you just hear it from the source and not from, say, anybody. Because then, what we get here on WND and Matt Drudge and all these people who report is that they're the ones doing the reporting. What people in the news do is that they take it and they can either filter it through a hard left lens, or they can report it the way it is, in plain English. But but here, let me attempt to read this to you without ranting too much. Alright, this one is, this is from yesterday, Wednesday's news, politics, WND, weapons of choice. Biden executive action can be taken on guns. Obama piling options with help of AG holder. Politico. Vice President Joe Biden indicated Wednesday that the president will be able to take executive action to combat gun violence as he kicked off one of several meetings this week in response to the Newtown shooting. We're here today to deal with a problem that requires immediate action, urgent action, Biden said at the start of a meeting with leaders from gun control groups and several victims of gun violence. The president is going to act. There are executive orders, executive action that can be taken. We haven't decided that it is yet. We haven't decided what it is yet, is what I meant to say, but we're compiling it all, as well as legislative action we believe is required, he said. And now let's go into the article on Politico. This is straight up from the source. Here you go. You could see right here. Anyway, let me read this article. Excuse me, I'm really tired, man. I have just, done some training right now, and today was pretty taxing. I'm pretty beat. But here we go. Vice President Joe Biden indicated Wednesday that the president will be able to take executive action to combat gun violence as he kicked off one of several meetings this week in response to the Newtown shooting. I read most of this, and then it goes into, among the attendees at Wednesday's meeting, Biden said there is a pretty wide consensus on 3 or 4 or 5 things in the gun safety area that could be and should be done. But Biden isn't just meeting with those whose views align with the administration. He is set to meet Thursday with the National Rifle Association. Asked what he'll say to them, Biden replied that they'll be able to tell you that. Throughout his brief remarks, Biden stressed that the White House will act, even if its steps seem incomplete. I want to make it clear that we are not going to get caught up in the notion unless we can do everything, we're going to do nothing, he said. Attendees at the meeting included Arizona for Gun Safety, Brady Campaign to End Gun Violence, Campaign to Keep Guns Off Campus and States United to Prevent Gun Violence, Ceasefire Pennsylvania, CT Against Gun Violence, Cure Violence, Illinois Council Against Handgun Violence, Mayors Against Illegal Guns, Mothers in Charge, Protect Minnesota, Violence Policy Center, Wisconsin Anti-Violence Effort, Victims and Survivors, Colin Goddard, survivor of Virginia Tech shooting, Alida Habtu, survivor of Virginia Tech shooting, William Killebrew, witness to violence and founder, William Killebrew Foundation, Annette Nance Holt, mother of victim to gang violence, Lonnie Phillips, stepmother of Aurora shooting victim. And there you have it, from Politico. Joe Biden wants to, he wanted to announce that they're going to file an executive order to say, we can do whatever we want, is what they're trying to say, is that, they're the establishment. They never did care what you thought. Now even if you're awake, they're still gonna pretend like they don't know that you're awake. Just like Piers Morgan did on CNN when he was talking to Alex Jones, he was just like totally acting like oblivious to what he had to say, and it's pretty cartoonish, man. To be honest with you, that people could try to act that fake, and they're willing to act that fake. You know, for what? You know what I mean? Like if money's that important to you, you're kind of missing the point, man. I mean, money's important, but is it more important than your soul? Is it more important than what you believe is right? And I've been kind of going against this in my own way today. Is that I run into a person that they're too worried. You know what I mean? Like it's like you can't do it on your own. If you know what I'm talking about, for you believers out there. I mean, I don't wanna shove this down your throat. I'm not trying to sell you anything here, but I just, when I see people and they think that corruption has to be the way to get what you want, and every man for himself is the way to be, it's the reason we're in this mess. It's an unethical behavior. It's and as you can see in today's society, and in the monetary system, as well as just in general, like morality, we are seeing the results of that. That we didn't do what was right. We didn't have faith in God. It's all of our faults, man. We all thought technology was cool, and hey, like I'll leave that for later. You know what I mean? Or someone else is doing it, so why do I have to? I just stay at home and not work and collect welfare, because it's fun. Because I get to play Call of Duty all day or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying. Fight your spiritual battles.